Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Give Me All Your Money, Please. Can I ask you guys a question? I feel like we've really, gotten to know each other over these past couple months. Do y'all mind if I flex on y'all real quick? Alright, so 10 seconds into the video, you're already thinking, what did I get myself into? Well, let's just say I've had some inspiration lately to flex on you guys because of the preachers I've seen lately. That's right, you didn't mishear me or anything. I said preachers. You know, the ones who lead sermons every day, baptize people, whatever else preachers do on a day-to-day basis, those preachers. There's preachers now, mostly the ones in charge of those super churches that look like football stadiums, those kind. Those preachers have ran out of things to spend their tithings on. For example, my man, Pastor John Gray, what's up, man? I know you're watching. How's it going? He's notorious for wearing the rarest Yeezys there are in the market, while he's also telling you to, be a little bit more giving and, drop a little bit more in that tithing bucket. Come on, don't be so greedy, guys. Come on, just drop it in the tithing bucket, please. Drop it.
Jesus says so. Give me more money.
I need the new Yeezys, please.
I mean, look at these things. These shoes are literally thousands of dollars for, no offense, Connie, I know you're watching this right now, kind of look like someone just closed their eyes or put a blindfold over their head and just threw paint at shoes and just okayed it without even looking at the final result. Sorry guys, this video isn't about the stupidity of high fashion, even though I could probably make a video about that, probably hours long. This video is about preachers flexing on Jesus and flexing on the people dumb enough to go into these churches. Surely, this is the only pastor smart enough to wear these type of shoes and rub all the money that he makes in the people who goes to this church's face. He's probably the only person that does that, right? I discovered this Instagram account, Preachers and Sneakers, that is solely dedicated to finding these amazing do-gooding people, pastors who do no wrongdoing pastors who probably have their choir boys sleeping in the front of the Supreme store overnight to get the latest Supreme brick drop. And in this video we're going to take a look at some more of their posts and try to copy this pastor drip.
You know what I'm saying?
My man Chad Veach, absolute mega drip. He's basically in water right now. Legendary mega church pastor that used to follow Justin Bieber around, looking like an absolute snack, wearing those $2,500 Jordan 1 off-white sneakers, flexing on these haters, man. $2,500, that's like a whole semester of my rent. Oh my gosh. Forget putting money back into the church and trying to better people's lives or implement new programs to help people's lives. Get the new Yeezys. These churchgoers need to know that you're hip and you're in touch with the culture. Imagine how much that could help some of the people that go to his church, or programs that could be implemented to get people out of these tough situations. Actually, no. Never mind, they don't need it. They've already asked for too much, Just get the $1,000 off-white sneakers. Losers. That's Chad Veach talking to the churchgoers, flexing on them, and Jesus too. Okay, there's actually some people defending these pastors. The usual comebacks being dressed well helps them become better preachers, or they've already done so much for the community, or the worst of all, God has blessed them with the ability and the abundance to buy these things. All great arguments. Actually, these people must be delusional. Sure, these preachers might have some great messages sometimes and actually touching people's hearts and making their lives better and bringing them close to their God and stuff, but the whole message and persona of the church is just tainted with them wearing all these expensive clothes and buying these expensive private jets and all these things they don't need. Look at my man Erwin McManus. Hypebeast off-white, head-to-toe drip. You already know what the flip going on. Off-white on every single part of his body, looking so pleased with himself to have this much drip and be flexing all these churchgoers stupid enough to put the money into the tithing bucket. These people are getting played like a thing that gets played a lot. Now, I don't know the true intention of why these pastors are becoming pastors. Maybe they're tight with my boy JC. They would dap each other up just like this, just like that, and they do want to spread their word. But with these outfits in the life of abundance, it definitely shows how these tithings and these donations to the church are being spent. The churchgoers might as well just be giving these pastors the newest Versace drop and Gucci slides. I'm not trying to say looking good and feeling good about yourself is a bad thing, obviously. You're not only allowed to wear a cloth over your junk like my boy JC, but being this excessive while doing this kind of job is not a good look, my guy. Look at this dude, Stephen Furtick, wearing the off-white Prestos. They're about what, $637? Oh my god. This is literally my rent. Like this guy is saying, it costs $150 retail, so I guess, like I said before, these church boys are literally sleeping in front of the Nike store until the day of to get this new drip for these pastors because it gets them in touch.
Gets them in closer touch with God.
Yeah, right. My problem is these people don't even know they're being played. They just see a guy with nice clothes on. They don't know how much this preacher is spending on these clothes. I'm sure if everybody knew they're spending their money on private jets and, the newest Balenciaga drop right here, like my man Robert Madu, with the scarf scarf on as well. It's a very nice touch. I just think whenever you're a preacher and giving these messages about trying to spread the word and be more giving and loving to everybody, you're in a position where you should not be allowed to wear these clothes. Like, honestly, there's more comfortable, good-looking stuff than these Balenciagas that look like my Skechers light-ups whenever I was 7. It makes these preachers' messages disingenuous, obviously. I would say some of these people, sure, they like God. They're kind of cool with my boy JC, but it makes these churchgoers literally idolize these pastors, which they should not be doing. The pastor should be like on an even level. I don't want to get too deep, but that's just how it should be, honestly. People saying they've already done so much for their community, they can do more. Their whole job is literally to do that. Not to be buying Balenciaga and off-white scarves. I don't know what to tell you guys. God truly wanted them to have that like abundance and that much money to spend on that stuff. They would not be in a church position. That tithing money is meant to go back into the church, invest it into the church. Sure, you can buy like middle of the road. This stuff is just excessive, man. Let's just look at one last picture just to drive home what I'm talking about here. My man, Pastor Rich Wilkerson Jr. What's up, my guy? He is caught in the store wearing the $854 Air Fear of Gods. Kind of ironic Fear of Gods. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but Fear of God, church, Christianity. Again, this could probably pay somebody's rent. Could be used to improve some things in the church. Maybe the the lighting's not good enough, or the stained glass isn't stained enough. That it needs more staining glass. Yeah, whatever. Guys, I'm funny, I promise. I just can't believe I'm getting flexed on by a pastor of all people. I would expect somebody who's an Instagram influencer, goes to Coachella, gets paid to do fit tea ads to be flexing on me this hard. Just not a pastor. Someone who's telling me to be giving, love others how you should love yourself and stuff, all that. Not to be greedy while he's wearing $900 shoes. Just don't be greedy, dude. Give some more money to me. I need all of it. I wish I could show this video to more people just to let them know how much they're being played. It makes me feel like these pastors are literally starting up mega churches just to, grow an Instagram following and buy the fear of gods. It's still take away from this video. Pastors like this, they do care about you a little bit, but not enough to give back to you and better yourself. And in the end, they just want to flex on you like I did in the beginning of the video. Yeah, they care about your well-being and your success and all that, but more importantly, they care about their own success and not the church's. They just want the new Versace Gucci drip. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, make sure to give a thumbs up down below and hit subscribe. It does really help me out a lot. I'm trying to get to 200 by the end of the summer. Let's see if we can do that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Have a great day. I love you so much.